This is the Tribe on 99 FM.
Welcome back to the Tribe exclusive on 99 FM. 2017 is definitely looking up to be a pump year when it comes to this show. Last week we had Gazlam, Gaza, the man who's making headlines for the land of the brave beyond borders. And this week we've got the man who's actually making these beats and sending it straight out into the African continent and the world, Sammy Lee Jones. The name is a household name. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about how your musical journey took off. What happened there?
I started as an artist first, as a rapper. I was part of a group, myself and my best friend. We were called the Lowriders. So, yeah, we were kind of
all lowriders.
We were kind of fascinated with that whole California lowrider Impala type of thing. And we started, and no one was willing to make beats for us. So I started producing more and more. At first, they sounded really awful. They were terrible, to be honest.
If you say so, then okay, we agree. Yeah.
I mean, they were basic kick, snare, instrument.
Yeah.
From there on, other people started liking the stuff I was making for myself. Mm-hmm. And then I would start producing for other people because they would call me up, like, come through.
So this when you buy ain't like me.
Yeah, I guess funny buy.
But buy is blessed, ne? Like musically. What's
Yeah.
going on there? Is it something
I mean,
to see? The moon is different there?
I think it's a salt.
It's just the salt,
Yeah.
ne? Yeah. Most of your productions have also been nominated for NAMA Awards, and most of the time actually do win. Like, that's the thing that really mystifies us. Oh, like, how does he do it? Like, what is behind it? Is it because you do go out and search for the right artist? You try to sell it to the right guy, or the guy would come to you and say, Sammy, this is what I want. Can you work on something that sounds like this for me? Like, what makes it so powerful?
I try not too much to guide the artist, because you have to understand, as a producer, it's not about you. It's about the song, and it's about the artist. Their performance needs to be genuine. It needs to be true, and it needs to be able to be relatable. So I really like set them apart and say, okay, I'm going to play you these 4 tracks because I think you like them, but they're very different from each other. And then they pick those ones. But the good thing is, I've been fortunate enough to work with very talented people that are able to find the pockets in the songs and that are able to deliver actually on the beats. So I've been fortunate, actually.
Absolutely, yeah. And then last but not least, to wrap it up, what are you currently listening to? International is probably Drake, right? Or
Definitely Drake.
okay.
In the African continent, I've been listening to Pato Ranking.
Yeah. I love Puerto Ranking.
Yeah.
Yeah, locally.
Locally, I've been listening to Cool and the Precious album.
All right.
Because I worked on the album.
Yeah,
so,
you worked on the album as
so
well, yes.
I really like that album. I like that it takes me back to the 90s.
Yeah, it's
and
got that
yeah.
laid back, quite so
The bounce, yeah, it
kind of
has the
bounce.
bounce.
Yes, it's got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sammy Lee Jones, thank you very much for introducing us to the face and the person behind all these sick beats. And we are so proud. I say this all the time to Namibian artists, that we are really proud that now we've got products and we've got things that we can export and brag about to the rest of Africa and the world. And we look forward to your success. We look forward to that house album. And
Thank you.
know, when it comes out, you gotta drop it by us first.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we can go
definitely,
scan through
definitely.
it. And yeah, thank you so much for coming on the Tribe.
Thank you for having me. It's been a
Yeah.
pleasure. Yeah.
This is the Tribe on 99 FM.